Alright, so where we left off, we found out it's very likely that Team Play-Doh was cheating at the charity event, you know, like I totally called, and now we're going to kick their asses. This is not about winning and losing. Maybe it never really was. It's about deciding who you are and what you believe in. It's about making a stand. I don't know if it's possible to win. We fought hard to reach the end of this road, but the final result is going to be tainted. Odds are we won't be granted the title champion even if we do somehow win, but I don't care anymore. I will stand resolute against the ones who want me to fade away. Valkyrie, Hunter, and my own self-loathing. Because even if I can't win, I will not lose. Sometimes you just gotta stay alive, man. It is the distant future year 20XDX, and we're apparently all that stands against the dark future of esports corruption. It's not exactly what I was aiming to accomplish when I started on this path, but you play the game in front of you, not the game you wanted to play. Valkyrie is forcing her Iris to cheat at FOD 2 so she can rise all the way to the top. What's more, she's proven ready and willing to hurt anyone who stands against her. Naturally, I've chosen to stand against this. Not a smart move for my continued well-being, but if I care one whit about fair play or even human decency, there's no other option. We can't just call hacks on her. Nobody would believe us. We need evidence, and we need to sway the Pro Tour's organizers to hear that evidence. Not a task that Second Players Club can accomplish alone. We're going to need leverage. But before I can arrange any sort of leverage, it seems I've got one last task on my list to take care of. Temptation. Here I am, in the belly of the beast, the penthouse lair of Team Play to Win. Sanic the Porcupine on the left there, Galaxa. At the top of a skyscraper, it's as if attempting to rival Mount Olympus. It's not even all the way at the top. You can see neighboring windows, I think. Or no, okay, yeah, those are our windows, you can kind of see. So a skyscraper wouldn't be made out of brick. Maybe like a tall brownstone, but... Anyway, it looks nice in here. Maybe the brick's just surface interior, I don't know. As if attempting to rival Mount Olympus, play to win, work and play and work and work. All under the command of one Victoria Proud. Valkyrie, coach, manager, owner, cheat, swindler, arguably also an attempted murderer.
And of course, our players have private rooms. I know most of your team are playing bunkmates to save money, but here we respect.
Nah, we fucking. What are you talking about?
And the view's terrific from up here, of course. There's also a hot tub on the deck when you want to relax after a hard day of training.
Oh, great. Nerd soup.
We've got all the energy drinks you could want in our 7 different fridges.
I nod along, only half paying attention to her sales pitch. Valkyrie arranged this meeting with me, and while I have my guesses as to why, she's happier to give me the tour first. None of it sways me, but I pretend to care. She lists the many perks of being part of Play to Win. Flexing your power and wealth before we get down to business.
Of course, we're well stocked with products provided by all our sponsors, so we're never lacking for gear or snacks.
What about real food?
I sense you're not amused by our humble abode. You want to get on with business, yes? Okay. Tour over. Let's talk.
She pauses, letting the whole aura of the place sink in and entice me, before speaking.
I invited you here today.
Good music segue, right? Like, timing it for the middle of that bit. I invited... Okay, she said it. No shit. Oh?
I know. We've been at each other's throats since the start of this. We're destined to face each other in the finals. So you're thinking, why would Val extend the olive branch?
It's the Google strategy of buying things up and then destroying them. Or any major video game company strategy of buying things up and then destroying them. Hello, Microsoft.
The fact of the matter is that you're going to lose the championship. Remember, I told you we'd beat you at Pengy Paradise, and I wasn't lying. This is no different. You can't win this one.
This can't just be overconfidence. She's gonna cheat. This time we're ready. We're gonna set the trap and bait her into it. When she cheats, we'll be ready. Why have to hire me for her team if she knows she can stop us easily? May as well just ask. I don't get it. Why? You're able to be back out of the tournament?
No. Play to Win needs to defeat your team in a fully sanctioned and official match. Until now, we've only beaten your team in unofficial show matches. And I I want it on record. And once the dust settles from this, once your team is shown to be nothing but a squad of laundromat casuals...
Excuse me, we are a laundromat and pizza place bunch of casuals.
There's no reason you can't switch sides and join the real champions. See that ambition of yours through to the end.
I do like the buff face they put on the player character.
I'm sure you care about your friends, and that's noble. But you also know they aren't winners. Not like you.
7 seconds of love, winners.mp3.
Pushing them to become a professional team was a mistake. It's time to realize that and realize the only path to your glory lies with me. My vision? After you lose the finals, your team disbands and you join me. Everybody wins. Sound good to you?
Oh, well, no, that would imply my team loses, which that's not everybody. You keep bragging about your hot tubs and your pool table and your arcade games, but honestly, I see unused toys. Look at the dust on those joysticks. You work your team to the bone, pushing them hard for the glory of the championship, for your glory. I'm done being part of that sort of thing. I've come to understand something, Valkyrie. A win isn't worth it if you destroy yourself getting across the finish line. So you can take your generous officer and stay straight up here. How assiduous. I see we can't come to terms. It's a pity, but I did my best. You can go now. This meeting is over. Obligingly, I turn to leave. There's one more thing I could do. It's risky. Possibly a terrible idea, honestly. But maybe it's the right thing to do? No, fuck her. No, I can't overchance in her wicked ways. She's already done too much harm to let her skate on this. And if I made the attempt and she refuses to do the right thing, it may tip our hand about the trap that awaits her. We need better OPSEC. That's all it's about. Till we meet again, Miss Proud. This, of course, was locked in long ago. Now the only opportunity she gets is an opportunity to expose her own crimes. Provided we can set the trap properly without destroying ourselves in the process. One trap, thoroughly baited. Except for one teensy-weensy problem. We don't actually have a trap yet, just a pile of bait, waiting for a proper trap to be built around it. Nekobun, you're super not great at metaphors. Hey, Lucy's consistently bad at them. There's something to be said for consistency. However, I have a fine array of steel-jawed traps available for the choosing. That's why I've gathered the team today. I want us to select the means by which we will enact justice upon Valkyrie.
A bit concerning, that?
Indeed, we must be thoughtful in matters of justice. In dealing with Coda and Divine, we were a bit thoughtless. We can do better. We need to make sure Valkyrie's crimes are exposed, but also do it in a way that's fair and efficient. Okay, so some of my proposals may not meet those standards, but hear me out. I want to lay everything on the table before we decide. I think we have 4 options here. I'm confident enough in my ability to make all 4 work, so it's just a question of which we want to run with. First candidate on offer is probably the most obvious one. Punchy78, lead reporter of Fight Shack. I've spoken to him before, and he seemed eager to support our team. Maybe it's just for the clicks on his articles about us, but does that really matter? Punchy's been following our rivalry with Team Play to Win closely, and keeping the public informed, so involving him is the natural next step. It's simple enough. We tell Punchy78 everything we know about Valkyrie's crimes, offer juicy details for his website, get everything out there for the public to see. And in return, he uses his connections to get us before the Pro Tour organizers, so we can convince them to run Grace's anti-cheat detection software. We catch Valkyrie in the trap, expose her cheating, and Fight Shack's right there to get the word out far and wide.
I see your point.
I've worked with Fight Shack in the past. Punchy would be more than happy to help us out. He's a great guy.
I anticipate failure.
Except he's also given Valkyrie as much glowing praise. Her comeback story wouldn't have been possible without Fight Shack.
Bad idea.
Used to do freelance copy editing for websites before we turned pro. Trust me when I say the press can and will spend anything for more ad revenue and more clicks. Yeah, I don't trust the secondary spread. And even if Punchy's totally in our corner, Valkyrie is adept at manipulating public image. She could easily slip out from under this. Okay, well, we have another option. What we want is justice, there's a direct and simple appeal we can make. We call the cops on her. No cops. No fucking cops. Useless. Garbage. No. And they sort of dismiss out. On the night of the code ends. Oh, that's right. The cops in this one are better. I forgot. The cops in this universe are actually, reasonable. But we'll hear out the whole arguments on all of them. On the night of the code incident, I spoke with an officer in charge of cybercrime. Fraud, harassment, things like that. Detective Ji Woo Cho. The cops are supposed to be the ones you call at times like these, and this is Domino's aunt. We can have some confidence we'll see justice done.
Sure thing.
Trust me, Auntie's on the level. She's one of the only people in my family who gives a single solitary shit about me. Gee, will make this work.
No f***ing way.
Cops? Seriously? No fucking way. Or freaking... Sorry. I inserted that myself. We don't need the pigs in on this. Sorry, Dom, but Auntie or no Auntie, bacon always smells like bacon.
No, thanks.
Zap's right. This would result in a much larger scale public scandal, putting us in the scene in a bad light. We have to think about the health of the esports community as a whole. Okay, so there's another option, even though it's riskier, I'll warn. I was going to sound ridiculous, but you know me. You know I wouldn't lie to you about something this important. Back at Max, I was contacted by a mysterious... No, we're not dealing with her either. Woman in black from some unknown branch of the federal government. Reason's a bit too weird to get into, involving my brain nearly getting scrubbed by a haunted arcade game. What? Bear with me. The agent said that if I had any information about someone abusing the technology behind Iris, I should call her. We know Valkyrie is manipulating her Iris to dominate the scene, cheating at contests, and harassing our enemies into the grave, abusing the tech this woman is trying to control. This is risky. This is possibly the same one who shut down the Iris project because of its strange origins. But she is a strong contender for making the whole situation go away.
Impressive.
Something keenly appealing about Valkyrie vanishing to some CIA prison. Assuming this is supposed mystery woman is CIA, or NSA, or FBI, or whatever. Especially when I say you are making this weirdness, and are in favor of measured but risky play, I say why not? Why not? Because that's the woman who nearly murdered Iris. Nekobun is right, she was involved in the shutdown. And now we can't want her to handle someone abusing an Iris? We can't risk it. She's the one who demanded Iris be killed. She's the one I've been scared of, the reason I haven't been involved in Iris's life. But this is a two birds, one stone situation. But we're not doing it. We're not doing it. No, dude. I've thought that. No, you haven't thought this. I haven't thought. I thought this throw in. It sounds stupid. In return for offering up a criminal abusing Iris's technology, we can negotiate a peace treaty. Get her off Iris's back. Oh, okay. See, both good for both Second Players Club and the Iris Collective. A long shot, an extreme long shot. I have my doubts about this, Nekobun, and I believe you know why. I can do it. You turn me loose, and you'll see what I can do. If we play our cards right, we can secure justice for Valkyrie and justice for Iris. And that brings me to the final option, which might be the most extreme one of the bunch. We have an in with the team that's running the Iris Collective, a gang of justice-minded hackers. Nekobun? It's going to mean adding Loxley to the group, but maybe this time. Maybe it's time. If we're going to have our best chance at righting these wrongs, it has to be done. This isn't the time for Cloak and Dagger. It's high time we put all our cards on the table, Loxley. Do you agree? Huh? I see. So be it. For the glory of Second Players Club and for justice itself. Alright, well. I feel like we should have consulted him before we started bringing it up, but... At least he's down. I'm involved with a group called the Ghost Monsters. They are, indeed, the anonymous hacker group behind the Iris Collective. Loxley! My true purpose here was to watch over Grace, to ensure she remains safe and free from involvement in dark crimes. The Iris has tasked us with this out of love for their creator.
I offer my sincere apologies.
I'm sorry, Grace. I'm sorry, everyone. My reason for coming to Good Clean Fun was a subterfuge. Huh? What? What? That explains a few things, notably why you're so keen on spending time with Grace. Oh, I wasn't expecting to get involved in an international Cloak and Dagger affair, and yet here we are. We trusted you as friends, companions, and teammates. This was all a farce? On the contrary, I believe it to be real with all my heart. I hold fast to those I care for, and I consider you all my cherished friends. But the honest truth of it is that my original purpose was dishonorable. If you wish me to depart this team, I will understand. I already knew. What? I knew. I knew all along that you were working with Iris. I am very smart, you know.
That's wonderful.
But I also knew you did it out of love. Love for Iris. And so I didn't say anything. That kept us all safe. And I didn't want you to feel like you'd failed in your mission. I apologize. I failed in more ways than I can count. There's nothing to apologize for. You were in a difficult position. And if I can forgive any supposed transgression, I'd hope the rest of the Second Players Club can too, right?
Okay, sure.
I'm generally in favor of sneaky bastards fighting for the side of good. And it's not like we aren't already knee-deep in weirdness, so hey, damage done. Move on. Can't say I'm thrilled, but it's Grace's call, as the person most affected. I trust her judgment. You should too.
Wait. What?
I am 15 different flavors of confusion right now. Bottom line it for me, please. Are we going to jail? We should be in the clear, Zap. Even if one of our teams is cybercriminal with pirated software, we're hardly accomplices. But let's put that aside and focus on the original point. Loxley's allies, the ones running the Iris Collective, could help us? How? Oh, right, let me continue. With Loxley's help, we could reach out to them and ask the ghost monsters to dig up solid evidence on Valkyrie's crimes, then leak it to all the internet. They can likely also help us get the anti-cheat software installed so we can detect Valkyrie's crimes live and direct. Honestly, this is the most powerful option we have on the table. It sinks us deeper and deeper into WAD conspiracy, but it's a strong win. Court of public opinion will take over after all the dirt comes out, and we walk free with all the plausible deniability Rhapsody mentioned. Okay, this is too much. Can we dial it back from Hollywood thriller levels and just focus on getting Valkyrie slam dunked in public? Yeah, even if this would be a near instant win for us, we'd be better off not digging ourselves any deeper than we need to. So, those are the options we've got. We asked Punchy78 for help, working with esports to let Valkyrie be tried in the media. She may weasel out of it somehow, but it's clean and ethical. We call on Detective Cho to bring Valkyrie justice, clean up the gaming scene in the process through heavy-handed but legitimate channels. We take the gamble, get the woman in black to kind of quietly handle this matter, maybe even save Iris from this old enemy. Or return to the anonymous hackers known as the Ghost Monsters to completely obliterate Valkyrie from orbit with digital evidence. I strongly believe that all of these options will work. I will make them work, so don't be afraid of failure. But, given every single option has had people for and against, I'm not sure which one we should go with. We're gonna hack the planet. It's the only way. All those in favor of dumping this decision wholly on the head of our coach, manager, cat wrangler, so we don't have to deal with this nonsense ourselves? Yeah, okay. Plus that way, if someone goes to jail, it's not me. I trust nekobun's decisions. A great team manager and a good friend. I'm sure his choice will work out fine, right? I have concerns, but loyalty means faith and trust. I have a trust in you and put my faith in your strategy. Me, I'm thinking this is one reason why we pay you the big bucks, so you can deal with crap like this. You don't pay me anything. Point is that you should go with what your heart tells you, okay? Okay. Thank you, everyone. I'm sorry I can make any of these options work, so I wouldn't have brought them up as options if I wasn't sure of that. With that in mind, the ally we're going to choose will be... hack the planet. I think our best bet is Loxley's hacker buddies. All we need to do is expose their sins. They don't need to go through official channels to get that job done. That also gives us plausible deniability when everything goes down. We won't be the ones airing her dirty laundry. A fine line to walk, and I'd like to not repeat the mistakes of shaming Coda. We are true sins, and true sins alone, not simple grievances that grant us advantage. I'll need to make some arrangements. My allies won't reach out to you directly. I can play man in the middle. Okay, we'll take care of this together. No need to involve anyone else on the team. I could help. Iris is my creation, and they're protecting her. Wouldn't suggest it. If this doesn't end as cleanly as intended, I'd rather you not get caught up in all mistakes. I suppose I shouldn't risk involving myself. Not after Loxley went to such lengths to keep you safe from all this. But be careful, please. I don't want either of you getting hurt. We'll be careful. Promise. Alright. I shall make some calls. This won't take but a moment. Maybe I should have gone with a safer option. No. Worked with the cops, talked to the press, but Valkyrie could have slipped out from under us if we tried to play this safe. I want this put to bed. Show the world what she is, and let the chips fall where they may. Also, if it's court of public opinion, this also avoids her going to jail, which might have less impact on her family, say her niece and whatnot. Because I don't know how much she's providing for the rest of the family. Within an hour, Loxley informed me that the meeting was arranged. A clandestine gathering behind good, clean fun. No way his allies would expose their actual location to me. Nor did I really want to know where Iris's servers were housed. The less I knew, the better. So, they're called the Ghost Monsters? Really? Like the Pac-Man ghosts? You merely adopted the arcade, nekobun. We were born in it, molded by it. Just seems a bit of a silly name for an internationally wanted hacker gang running rogue servers housing dangerously powerful AI. One of the most prominent hacker collectives in like the late 80s and 90s was the Cult of the Dead Cow. I think this is nothing. A silly name can be disarming, yes? Hiding one's true strength behind a playful exterior. A technique sadly adopted by many who crave injustice, but I assure you that we are on the side of good. Well, more like chaotic good. Uh-huh. And who are we meeting with?
You're meeting with me.
Young one, probably a few years younger than me, slips out of the shadows of the alley. Could have been standing there the whole time, for all I know.
Oh, this is your team's cat herder?
Indeed.
Expected you to be taller. Name Sue. Hacker extraordinaire and leader of the ghost monsters. The ones Loxley called friends long before he called you his friends.
A little flat on the line delivery. I do like her hair, though. I forget if they were in the first one. It's been so long.
So, Loxley says
Pleased to meet you.
want our
I'm sorry.
help. We've got 15 minutes before the traffic cams in the area reboot, and I need to scram, so get on with it.
Okay.
I'm a semi-public figure, so I hope you appreciate me popping my head up to chat with you like this.
And we did see him meeting with her earlier.
Don't go this far for a stranger.
Semi-public? Okay, yeah, it is her from the first one. Wait, Sue? You're Tsunami? Daughter of that weirdo who used to run the palace?
One and only. Daddy dearest used to gaslight me into being his thug for hire. Those days are long gone, and so is he. I've got a higher calling now. I keep Iris safe. Call it a long chain of favors stemming back to the bad old days. And every minute I spend out here puts Iris at risk. Say what you came to say, so I can laugh in your face and go home for a nice bowl of cereal and some cartoons.
Okay, so I'm not starting on the best foot. Loxley's leaving this in my hands. He's already pleaded our case to the best of his ability. Now it's up to me to take it the rest of the way. Alright. Play the Iris card. Keeping Iris safe is noble, and that's why you need to help me. Victoria proud of team play to witness abusing an Iris, making her commit crimes. Not just cheating at esports. That's almost trivial. She also made Iris erase someone's medical records to keep them from the mental health medication they needed. If we let this go on, if we don't step in to put an end to it, it might embolden Valkyrie to do worse, knowing she can get away with anything. Yeah, Loxley told me all about your little esports spat. It's almost adorable that you think it matters. Honestly, not thrilled Loxley is putting himself in the spotlight by being on your team. You told me I could support my friends and their dreams. Are you now saying I'm to play favorites? Damn it, I'm trying to be a good leader and a good friend here, Loxley. You sure don't make it easy. But let's put our issues aside. It's the second part that worries me. That she's making her Iris hurt people. Sue ponders the implications of that for a moment. Fortunately, she comes up smiling, nodding an affirmative at my reasoning.
Fortunately for you, the Iris Collective agrees that something needs to be done. And they're cool with me helping you out.
Also, Sue was one of the name of the fourth, the Ghost and Ms. Pac-Man, right? Like they switched it. It's been a while. All right.
We'll dig hard into Valkyrie's past, pull out every single dirty secret she's hidden away from the public eye, package it up nice and neat, blast it wide after she's caught in the act. But the
Sounds
real
good.
prize for us is saving a vulnerable Iris from her influence. We can't determine which Iris is the one Valkyrie's gaslighting and treating like crap, since they're all individually encrypted. So while we're dealing with your schoolyard bully, we'll also be trying to trace the individual Iris. Get her the help she needs after all the smoke clears.
I love this rehabilitative justice for AIs.
We bury your rival's reputation, we keep the collective from being harmed, everybody wins.
Yeah. Really? Great.
Not so fast. There's a price tag for the service.
Of course there is.
Sue, I know we discussed this before, but are you certain that...
Absolutely certain. Thing is, friend, thanks to loose lips on Loxley here, you know way more about our operation than you're supposed to. Not all of it, but enough to be dangerous.
Guess we'll die.
I don't like half measures. I like things simple and clean. So, if you want the ghost monsters in your corner for this, you join the ghost monsters. You become one of us.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
For the good of the Iris Collective, just like Loxley.
Okay.
You'll have freedom to run your silly little gamer club any way you want. I don't care about that. But now and then, we may call on you to do a service for Iris.
This is probably a gateway to like the third game, if they make a third game.
You'll have split loyalties, just like Loxley. But at the end of the day, you'll be helping make the world safer for Iris to live in.
Which would honestly be funny as hell to bring back my player characters from the first two so everybody looks the same.
No more dipping your toe in this conspiracy when it's convenient for you. You go all the way or none of the way.
Hack the planet.
We got a deal?
Okay, this is not what I expected. But I've been wrapped up in this conspiracy since the day I approached Loxley, demanding to know the truth about Polybius, haven't I? I didn't want to get involved, I could have let that slide. But I wanted the truth, and if I want the full truth, I'll need to go all the way. Considering much of the knowledge of my noggin could be considered massively illegal, I'm guessing this is the next logical step. You know what? Screw it. I'm in. Give me my official team jersey and teach me your secret handshake. Buzz, buzz. We don't have uniforms. Well, not anymore. Made us a bit too easy to spot. And the only handshake I know is giving people the finger, so yeah. But good to see you're on board. Consider yourself part of the Ghost Monsters Auxiliary, then. Might be nice having someone with an inside dirt on esports. Guess this means you need a code name, and we're fresh out of Pac-Man ghosts. Tomokaze would be too easiest. Or too easy, and that's too connected to my... Call me missing now. Looks like a mysterious video game. Keep the theme going. I'm missing now. Ooh, classy. Sure thing, missing now. Okay, Ghost Monsters acquire missing now, and you acquire all Valkyrie's dirty laundry. We'll also help you get rid of get your anti-cheat software installed. Anything else you need while you're wheeling and dealing? You want a sandwich? I know a great sandwich shop. I'm good, thanks. Okay, I gotta bail before the CCTV cameras come back online. Loxley, you got it from here? I'll reconnect you with both in 1 month's time at the Pro Tour event. Indeed, until then. See you around, missing now. I'm trying to think of other, like, video game ghosts. But yeah, call me Bulba Ghost. Let's go. Or Pal from Pack and Pal. I think his name was Pal. Anyway, did I just sign my soul away? Granted, better the devil you know. I was already involved in this mess thanks to Polybius. Maybe now I'll get even more answers about what happened to me. And, most importantly, we're all set for Valkyrie's takeout. 1 month of light training and prep work, and we'll face off against her. But this time, we'll be ready. In more ways than one. Let's save real quick. One month come and gone in the blink of an eye. We did some training on a lighter schedule, played a bunch of different games, had a few group outings to keep team morale up. Jinx and I even snuck away for some quiet time together here and there. Even if it's a bit difficult to find those moments in a 7-person, 2-apartment locale, and she doesn't travel much. So we picked a corner booth of the pizzeria designated as ours, and the others in Second Players Club respected our unspoken wish not to be bothered when retreating to it. Hopefully once this mess is behind us, we can be a bit more focused on time together. And, well, here we are. This is the Scumper 2 Pro Tour Finals. The Jerry Lawson Memorial Esports Stadium, smaller than traditional ball-focused sports, but just as hot an atmosphere as any superb owl could manage. Oh, okay, there's the Pro Tour stuff in the corner. Got it. Green Guy Gaming. Accord instead of Discord. Okay, that's kind of cute. Sorry, we read all the signs here. I guess the Southside Shockers are a local team. See, the amp energy thing, I might have pointed it out before, but there was already like Mountain Dew amp, so that is not as much of a stretch as some of these other ones. Okay, the atrium is packed with industry booths and indies showing off gamer swag or brand new competitive titles. Fine playground for fans and players to enjoy between matches. We made it, gang. The big time. The main event. The ultimate arcade destination. And the first major Pro Tour, too. History in the making. Feels like every year the scene manages to grow exponentially. Well, could go my whole life without being locked in a building with thousands of sweaty, unshowered gamers. Same. And yet there's something wholly invigorating about inhaling the deep musk of an excited crowd. Ah, yes. Gamer musk. Bottle and sell some. See where that gets you. Boy, smell. Ooh, Michelle's got a Magical Moon Cuties 2 booth? I need to play that. Okay, so there's a lot of cool stuff going on, but don't forget the real reason we're here. To get utterly wrecked by Valkyrie in front of an audience of thousands, right? Not how I'd put it, but yeah. Not gonna lie, things will get weird when it's time to hit the stage. This won't be a normal fight, and the aftermath could put a harsh spotlight on whomever's standing there. Don't care about media blowback, just want to put Valkyrie down, fast and hard. We're together on this. Wouldn't have it any other way. Okay, I'm going to officially register our tag team with the tournament staff, then try to meet up with Sue. Everyone else, go enjoy the party. Jinx and I need to beat 2 teams in the tournament to advance to the actual finals, but we can't quite party like you can. So we can't quite party like you can, but You're not exempt from partying, nekobun. This is a prime opportunity for fun. Take it. Zapper, I've got matches to win and shenanigans to plan. So, multitask. Don't let life pass you by, that's all I'm saying. Don't get so fixated on Valkyrie that you forget who you're trying to be. Let's not see a relapse of training spreadsheet nekobun. Right. I'll make an attempt. With all that said, the team breaks up to go investigate the wonders on offer. Zapper's right. I know I'm going to be dunking myself into a shark tank later today, but I don't want to fall back on bad habits, focusing my whole life on accomplishment. I glance around the room, pondering what to tackle first, when I hear a beep from my phone. Well, I hear Iris saying, "Beep beep, nekobun." Hey Iris, what's up? I know you're headed into some really stressful stuff, so I wanted to make a little recommendation to you. If you're ever in doubt as what to do, remember who you are. I'm nekobun. I mean in terms of your identity. You know those intense identity situations I've been tracking? The ones where you can't take certain approaches that don't mesh with your personality? Yeah, I've been avoiding Mr. Bold and Aggressive, not my style. Exactly. I'm guessing you're going to run into some super intense identity situations real soon. Only one way through, using our best technique alone. That is a scary name. It's actually not that scary if you think about it. It means you have a strong, well-developed go-to solution, so use it. And for me, that'd be... According to my calculations, your best bet for how to deal with Valkyrie is to be kindly. Empathy is your thing. Maybe Valkyrie's cold heart will crack under your warmth. Honestly, it'd be nice if this ends peacefully, if she realizes the error of her ways. But I don't know how realistic that is. We'll see. But let's say that, in theory, I wanted to take a different approach when everything hits the fan tonight. What do I do? Well, you have all day to chat with people before you need to really dive into your personal playbook. There's time to learn new approaches. I know that in the end, you'll make the right decisions, and Second Players Club won't be completely destroyed by your own folly. Yes, that. Let's avoid that.
Iris offline.
Iris offline. Good luck. Right. Stop fixating on Valkyrie. Don't let her become your new self-destructive obsession. Take in the entirety of the Pro Tour Finals and enjoy it all. Let's see. Where to first? Yeah, avoiding self-destructive obsessions. I've got the tism. I'm not good at that. Oh, the boys are here. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I want to talk to me. Okay, I definitely would talk to the boys. And old me has shown up twice. So I might swing by Queen Bee. Yeah, I think it's going to be the boys, Hamza, and Queen Bee. Surprisingly enough, Ben and Matt are here? I guess they left good, clean fun in the hands of the other pizza smiths, laundry masters, and arcade floor attendants. And they're running a booth with colorful banner advertising their latest culinary creation.
Hello.
Are you following me around or something? You're normally 20 city blocks away from here.
But this is the ideal locale to reveal our newest invention, Gamer Snacks.
You couldn't come up with a better name? I review the freshly packaged snacks on offer, very few of which are missing from the organized rows, despite the sticker reading free on their lids. These are literally just veggie platters. You made veggie platters and called them Gamer Snacks.
Can you deny that gamers tend to avoid nutritious, high-quality vegetables in their diets?
I mean, yeah. Well, you got me there. I guess hook me up with some Gamer Snacks.
Splendid.
Matt hooked me up with a box of artfully arranged greenery. Don't know if I want to make this my whole lunch, but I won't deny I could use some vitamins if we're going up against Valkyrie later. As I monitor the garden sampler, Ben and Matt's perpetual smile shines my way. What is it with you two in hybrid businesses, anyway? Pizza, laundry, and arcades? Before that, used books and donuts? And now, veggies and gaming. Seems unfocused. I mean, hey, if it works, but I've never quite understood the mashups.
But remember, the two of us have many different loves. For example, Matt loves cooking and I love business.
Ben loves a fancy cocktail. I enjoy a pint of ale.
He says tomato and I say tomato. One of those is a lie.
He says potato and I say potato. One of those is a lie.
You can only ask one question.
Between us, we've got inspiration and ideas for days. Years even.
And they'll be happy years, sharing what drives us and exploring the possibilities. That's the key to a good marriage and a good business, I feel.
Okay, but that's a lot of different focuses between you. Both sides. How do you manage that?
Well, how do your friends manage it? Look at Grace. FOD2, indie game development, console game collecting, huge RPGs.
That's also probably the tism. Except Grace constantly worries that she never actually finishes anything. She's worried about being unfocused.
Being monotonously focused on one thing with nothing else going on in your life. Huh? Huh?
That is a personal attack on the character, anyway. Right, that's not great either.
Not to say that focus is a bad thing. Be focused. Just don't be blind to the possibilities of life in the process.
For instance, the possibilities to come in your future. You're about to undergo a heck of a trial by fire, aren't you? I wonder what you'll emerge as. Where do you go from here?
Did you guys read ahead? Oh.
Being fixated on the here and now?
Show you on a second drink.
But tomorrow is another day. What will your tomorrow bring? Have you given it any thought?
My future... Okay, possibilities? Empire and esports are out, absolutely not. Essential to the fullest. You're right, life has a lot of opportunity, a lot of possibility, and I want to explore it all. I've been living exclusively for victory for way too long. It's time to see what else is out there. Once I'm out from underneath the specter of Valkyrie, I'll be ready to embrace what comes my way.
That's the spirit. The arcade spirit.
I see what you did there.
What? You know, the passion for play and fun and exploration that bolsters the human experience through shared community.
I don't think that one's going in the dictionary, Matt.
Aww.
Regardless of what the future may bring, we're confident you'll find your way through. We're proud of you, you know?
Thanks,
Indeed.
new dads.
Stumbling through our doors as an uncertain newcomer before becoming a true leader? That's a lovely redemption arc you've enjoyed.
And we'll be there to support you, come what may.
But eat your veggies.
Yes, and eat your veggies.
Somebody has to. Having acquired my gamer snacks, I decided to move on. Attention please, second players club to stage B for your first match. Right, we still need to beat 2 teams before we reach Valkyrie, and if we don't, well, all this was for nothing. I text Jinx to arrange the meetup prior to the match, and our first opponent is a complete pushover. I honestly feel kind of bad. This was another mostly amateur team that got some lucky wins and qualified for the finals, and we ran a clinic on them. We chat a bit, exchanged some tips. I offer encouragement, no sense demoralizing the newbies. And back to exploring the Pro Tour Carnival. Okay, who do I talk to next? Yeah, we said Hamza and Queen Bee, right? Yeah. Over in the dealer area, I spot none other than Hamza, enigmatic and charismatic patron of the arcade arts. And he's running a dealer's booth with the help of a few of his assistants. But it's weird to see someone like him working retail. But no, wait, it's not a retail operation. The banner over his booth reads, "All that you desire for free?"
My good friend, welcome, welcome. Hamza is pleased to see you again. Can Hamza interest you in rare and valued arcade treasures obtained during his worldwide travels? Many a rare gem can be found within the stock I have brought to this event.
True enough, I'm seeing some collector's pieces, limited edition gamer paraphernalia, and even some arcade circuit boards from extremely rare machines. And what, you're just giving this stuff away?
Hamza may embrace an opulent and lavish style for presentation purposes, but ultimately, he prefers to live modestly. Clutter and waste are an enemy to be slain. So, when Hamza's storage warehouses overfill with treasure, it is time to redistribute some arcade delights to the masses. Hamza is no dragon sitting on a golden horn.
Okay, I respect that.
Perhaps Hamza could interest you in a collector's edition statue of Tomokaze in a rare Shadow Arts costume. All things are possible through Hamza.
He's the living embodiment of Zombocom. I love it.
One item per customer only. All transactions are final. All employees of the palace or other major arcade chains are exempt from this offer. Do not test the patience of Hamza.
Huh. Okay. Nothing in this pile of gamer swag that I really need, but maybe I could get a gift for someone on the team. They deserve it after putting up with spreadsheet nekobun. Okay, I mean... we know who I'm partial to, and honestly, I'm okay with Brutal Legend, so... I'll have one Satan, please. A fine eye for the underappreciated classics. Real-time strategy and button mash brawling? Definitely a precursor to Fist of Discomfort. Not really, but okay. Well, actually, they haven't really detailed the tower defense aspect of it, so... I guess you could assume. I don't know. What if Hamza's many helpers boxes up the gift for me? I should probably carry this up to the hotel room rather than lug it around, though. May your ally find happiness in this treasure. Hamza is pleased to spread joy to all deserving persons. Hey, hang on a second. If this is a gift, then that means I haven't asked for something yet. I get another pick. Test not the patience of Hamza, my friend, but you are technically correct, which is sufficient. Speak your desire. There's a lot of goodies on offer, but there's only one thing I'm genuinely curious about. I would like the true name of Hamza. What are you, a wizard? That is not on offer. Behind the desk, isn't it? Everything behind the desk is on offer. Come on, I gotta know. Who's the real Hamza? Anyone else? I would cast you out into the cold to walk alone through this esports wilderness. But for you? It's Hamza. That's literally my name. Drat, I thought it was being clever, too.
Hamza would not wish you to walk away unsatisfied. I shall offer more. What you see, the lavish clothing, the air of refined grace and power. This is, of course, an image, a mystique that I cultivate to enact my will on this world.
He's faking it, and he's definitely made it. Okay.
I don't consider it to be a facade, though. No. Image is a matter of presenting the self you wish to be, and then following through on that wish.
Hamza's his own VTuber.
One who embraces the arcade and supports it through my wealth and privilege. The carefully designed aura of Hamza, the eccentric stranger, allows me to do this. Hamza is generosity with confidence. Hamza is justice with a will of iron. Hamza is striking and breathtaking, with a figure of compassion. Therefore, Hamza is my true name. I choose to be Hamza because Hamza is what I wish to see in this world. My friend, I know that you will face your nemesis on this day. In the aftermath, come what may, ask yourself one question. What do you want this world to be? And what must you become to make it so? Are you vengeance or justice? Are you conqueror or challenger? Ponder this, my friend. And I know you will see yourself through the trials to come.
We haven't seen him with that teeth that often, that much teeth that often, and it's throwing me a little. Huh, I'll think it over.
Wonderful. Now, if you will excuse Hamza, Hamza has many more gifts to bestow upon this wonderful world of arcades, which is a Hamza manner of saying, the line behind you is getting long, please go, I want to wrap this up before lunch.
Totally understandable. Alright. Thanks, Hamza. Who do I want to be? Well, I already know who I want to be. I want to be the one who brings Valkyrie to justice, right? Attention, please. Second Players Club to Stage A for your second match. Okay, first round was a bit of a pushover, but don't get cocky. The next team could halt our road to fighting team play to win if we aren't careful. They put up a hard fight. Team of pros have been around the touring circuit longer than we have, but we squeak out the win. Seems the last month of light training was enough to keep us sharp, because we overcome them in the end. Handshakes and good feelings all around, though. Not all veterans are salty, spotlight hogging types like Valkyrie. With that fight complete, we're locked in for the finals against Team Play to win. It's done. But I think I've done for one more run exploring the Pro Tour offerings before I need to start looking for Sue. Who do I visit next? I said I was going to go with Queen Bee, but I kind of want to go with the sponsor just to see if we can, like if Naomi comes up. Or is there... I miss her. Oh hey, our sponsor has a booth here and a small pop-up arcade promoting Juegos Boncheros. Hey Nekobun, also I get to just use my regular voice again. It's going. Big fight later I need to prepare for. On track to play to win in the finals, right? Everyone's a buzz. Looking forward to seeing Second Players Club representing my arcade later. Yeah, we're gonna lose. Well, that's a defeatist attitude if I ever heard one. No, I mean, okay, keep this quiet, but she's gonna cheat. She cheated against us at Pangy Paradise. Oh geez. So you're saying you're going up against a seemingly unstoppable rival using underhanded tactics to crush your underdog group of friends? I know it's a bit of a stretch to believe, but no, I mean, the same thing happened to me in my arcade. Kind of amused by the parallels. When Dekonami stole my first arcade out from under me and tried to smear the reputation of my second one, I fought back, and I succeeded. If you're going to get up a scheme to pull your own team out of the gutter, you've got my full support. And win or lose, we'll still support you. Okay. Gallows humor. Well, if I'm going down today, it's good to know you're going down with me. We can commiserate in the esports prison. Yes, well, let's not think too hard on getting hurled into doom just yet. Focus on getting through what's to come, I'd say. And don't forget, this is about more than me and you. It's also about Jinx, right? You hold tight to that love you found. It'll steer you true through any waters. Thank you. That love means a lot to me. I know I'm living for Naomi. We're kind of the arcade scene's power couple. Building arcade of our dream. I did not mean to mirror his hand motion there. I genuinely had an itch. Building arcade of our dreams, just as her predecessors, Francine and Frederick did. Oh yeah, I forgot about the old lady. She's already lent a hand to good clean fun, modifying games for Jinx, keeping things tuned up. So we were connected to you before you even knew it. Guessing you two make a fine power couple too. Hang on to your love, and we'll help you see this through. Okay, I should get back to work. Gotta promote all the hot arcade action on offer at Juegos Boncheros. Gotcha. Have fun arcading. It's good to know that Neko has my back, no matter what goes down with Valkyrie. Hang on, we're nearing the finals, and I still haven't heard from Sue. If we're gonna get Grace's anti-cheat software installed, we're gonna have to trap Valkyrie when she goes after us. We gotta get that done soon. Fortunately, just as I'm pondering that, I get a text message. Missing no, meeting arranged. Backstage green room area 2 minutes from now. Hurry. And then the text deletes itself off my phone. Guess that answers that. Pocketing my phone, I flash my backstage pass at the security guards and make my way through the catacombs behind the scenes of the Pro Tour. Backstage is a hustle of frantic activity as tournament crew rush to prepare the stage for the final showdown happening in little under an hour. Thankfully, nobody's paying attention to me, which means I can carry on some cloak and daggery type meeting. But it also means people constantly bumping into me as I look for my ally. Could get kind of close here with the timing, but at least we've still got a chance, especially with Sue in my corner. Sue, hey, thanks for coming out to help. Are we all ready to go? Software installed? Yeah, I run into a few problems there. Oh good, now there's 2 of them. They're multiplying. You're here to... Oh, this is the dev of the game. We could have met him at the amateur tour or whatever. Here to complain about how OP Akari is. Save your breath. She's perfectly balanced in the wider scope of the whole roster. We're not here to whine about your fighty time game. Then what? Are you my personal assistants for the day? I need tea. Chamomile tea, just plain ass chamomile tea. None of those fancy herbal blends. I don't even need a proper introduction. I know exactly who this is. Jason Takeshi, lead developer of the entire Fisted Discomfort series since its inception. Notoriously reclusive, hates giving interviews, hates talking to anyone, seemingly hates existence itself, but a brilliant game designer and pure mastermind all the same. I was hoping we'd be working with some lower-level peon on the mighty apparatus that keeps esports going, so I'm more easily convinced, but it seems this who took me all the way to the top of the food chain to plead my case. Great. Just great. So, I want to let you know that Valkyrie's cheating. Vicky doesn't cheat. Believe it or not, I've known Vicky since she was a little brat running around my favorite arcade. It's one of the reasons I can call her that instead of her silly Valkyrie gamer tag. And she's annoying, okay? But not a cheater. That's not the Vicky I knew. I hate to say it, but my little brat grew up to be an even larger brat. She's cheating, and we have proof. She's using a software app on her phone to hack into FOD 2 games remotely, modifying the code to make her easily win her matches. There's also the not-so-small matter of cyberbullying, harassment, possibly attempted murder, and... You're kidding me. Seriously? This is seriously what you're wasting my time with, while I'm running around trying to keep this whole event from collapsing on itself? No one can hack FOD 2. I wrote the security systems myself. The USB ports and the Wi-Fi are locked against unauthorized access. She's found a way. She's got a way of doing it. Trust me. Trust the newbie on the scene who lost the spotlight recently and would do anything to get it back? I think you can see why I'd be doubtful. Vicky's hardly a friend, but she's no stranger to me. You, on the other hand, are a stranger. I'm not going to buy into this just so you say so. Unless you have solid reasoning on why I should take this seriously? Damn it, I can't go into extensive detail about Iris, or I risk the entire Iris collective being exposed. How can I sell this without being able to give them all the facts? Okay, she's a bad influence on the community. I would appeal to his sense of pride about the game, but yeah. No system's uncrackable. Everything has vulnerabilities. Engineering rule, everything leaks. Don't you want to know what those vulnerabilities are? Wouldn't you want to know who broke your trust? What I'm offering you is a simple exchange. Give us a chance to prove Valkyrie's broken the rules and broken your game engine. In return, you get a clean house. If we're wrong, we're on your bad side. We'll accept whatever penalty that entails. But if we're right, if your code has been cracked, well, I'm thinking you'd want to know more, wouldn't you? I don't like the idea that my long-standing security monitor system's been compromised, not one bit. But I've heard accusations like these before, more times than you can count. Every time, nothing came of it. Why should I give you the time of day to this one? Also, why is this, like, symbol like the mailbox symbol? Oh, for crying out loud. We don't have time for this shit. Jason, use an Iris, yeah? Considering that she's an illegal app, I'm not going to confirm or deny that. Well, you let my companion here install this anti-cheat software. It'll be a win for irises everywhere, indirectly, and I can see to it you reap the benefits. You want your runtime in the Iris Cloud boosted? Really make our high-performance app for your high-performance coder lifestyle? Maybe it can be arranged, if you play ball. Curious how you could possibly arrange something like that. Who are you, anyway? I'm the one telling you how this goes down. You were the ghost monsters, aren't you? What? I know more than you think I do, and I know more about Iris than you do, for that matter. I knew her when she was a flesh and blood human, for starters. What? What? Server 1990X, long before Fist of Discomfort. I was her friend before you were, before someone copied her metadata to make an app. All we had was one summer together, one big arcade project we worked on, one more quarter to drop in Funplex's coin slot. That's another story entirely. I'm kind of up to hear a bedtime story, actually. So go read a book. And just because you're working on with the Iris Collective doesn't mean I need to throw a monkey wrench in my game on your behalf. Ask your Iris if you should help us. She'll give you the thumbs up, I'm sure, but what do you say? I don't need these complications right now. Cheaters? Seriously? You know what? Fine, whatever. Go for it. Why not? Let's just completely abandon the idea of playing games for fun. No, they have to be a lifestyle. The kind you lie, cheat, and steal to get ahead in. You know, I made the original Fist of Discomfort. Back when I was a teenager, my friends and I made an amazing arcade game. But while they went on to better things, I got stuck grinding at a business software day job. That boredom drove me to pull my FOD prototype out of mothballs, to realize my dreams like they had. I was tired of coding spreadsheet software, as an arcade game that requires you to think sounded fun. That's all it was ever meant to be, something fun. I never wanted it to be the ridiculous monster that it's become, but no, because it turned out to be a profit fountain, I'll be cranking out sequels until the heat death of the universe. Sounds like Flappy Bird, also ads front and so. Okay, I think all you missed was me comparing the profit fountain thing to a Flappy Bird situation, which also fuck the new Flappy Bird. The original creator didn't get paid for it or anything. They just read some assholes registered a trademark and it's tied to crypto and some shit too, so fuck that. Anyway, now we've got people hacking my game just to get ahead, so they can get their hands on a shiny gold trophy. It's not even real gold, it's gaudy costume jewelry crap. So, can we go ahead with the anti-cheat software, or companies leading on me to make the game bigger every season, and sponsors leading on me to change it this way and that, and now teams are asking me to install weird software? Sure, fine, whatever. It's not like it's even the first change I've had to make to the game today alone. Oh, okay. So we can go ahead. Thanks for your... Wait, we're not the only ones that's asked for a change? I just got an email from our sponsors demanding we force the players to use their branded joysticks for the final round. So I can't use the keyboard. I thought the whole point of the USB ports was let players use whatever they're comfortable with, but who cares about consistency? Sure, let's disable the USB ports and force our users to use the built-in sticks. Let's make that decision on the literal day of the finals, why not? Whoa, whoa, whoa. We have to use the default joysticks? I can't use my usual keyboard? Not good for the brand, they said. Gotta consider the wishes of the sponsor, they said. Fine, no USB for anyone, now we're putting the weird anti-cheat software on it. Fine, I'm just the frickin' lead designer, what do I matter? Of course, this screws over both Jinx and me. She uses a biofeedback stick for her disability, and I use a keyboard, forcing both of us to default sticks. That's a death blow. Wouldn't surprise me in the least if the sponsor request he's writing about was spoofed by Valkyrie just to mess with me. But I'm not going into this match expecting to win. The plan is to lose and to catch her cheating. The plan doesn't change. Fine, fine, as long as we can install the software. I'm going to review your code, obviously, make sure it's not like anti-cheat software, but if it's legit and Vicky is cheating, well, there'll be consequences. Assuming anyone listens to me, which they usually do not, as I pointed out, repeatedly. Right. Thanks for your time. You'll see the truth once the match is underway. Whatever. I guess we won? But wait, Iris was human once? What the heck is that about? There's a lot we don't know about Iris, and a lot she doesn't know about herself. Maybe he was blowing smoke up our asses. Maybe he wasn't. Okay, let's refocus. We get the anti-cheat installed, trip up Valkyrie, And she gets egg on her face in the public. And you release all those nasty little secrets you dug up about her, right? All the terrible things she's done?
Okay, so, don't know how to tell you this, but she doesn't have any seriously nasty little secrets.
Oh. What?
It's not from the lack of trying. We can pull skeletons out of any closet, provided, of course, that the skeletons actually exist.
And or the closet.
Valkyrie doesn't have any. She's never even jaywalked. Clean living and no secret sins to speak of.
But what about the cheating? What about Coda?
All we know is someone did some hacking. Not that it was her. And while she's certainly pulled some scummy moves, like stealing your sponsor, she's never broken the law.
It might be somebody else on the team.
Don't get me wrong, Valkyrie is a narcissistic sociopath, and we certainly—
What if it's the rival? It'd be kind
ugly words that have come out of
fucked
her
up,
mouth,
but...
more than enough to pillory her. But a cheater? A killer? It doesn't mesh. I hate to say it, but she might not be the villain you think she is.
It can't be right. We know what she did to us. We know what she did to Coda.
Well, okay. We've still got the trap. So step into it, and then we'll have something we can work with.
Right. We're all set. Everything's fine. Fight goes down to 2 hours, yeah? Well, I'll hang around in the background till then. Keep cool. We'll get this done, Missing now. But Punchy78 said she was petty and vindictive. And we only lost because of the cheating, so 1 + 1 makes 2, right? Unless Punchy78's trying to take her down. He was at the charity event. We're fine. Everything's fine, like Sue said. We'll get to the bottom of this, one way or another. Okay, 2 hours till things get weird. Until then, we're just an ordinary esports team and not a shadow conspiracy to attack and dethrone God. And what do ordinary esports teams do in the run-up to a major match? Well, either relax or talk strategy. Hang out together, basically. Wow, it's crowded back here, but hey, time to get the band back together one last time. It's not like we're disbanding after this. No, but we also don't know what's going to happen after everything hits the fan. So hey, let's share some friend time before that happens. Indeed, if only 2 of our number would be on stage. We are 7 strong and roll 7 deep. Let it be known. All pumped up on Jupiter oil. Pretty sure folks know that by this point, Loxley. I feel like we should be distributing mugs of meat before marching off to war or something. I have these Crimson Tiger cans I swiped from the booth if it helps. Hard pass, Domino. But spending time together before battle? That's more my style. Nice to have a quiet moment with friends before everything goes sideways. Plus, Iris mentioned I could switch up my strategy if I practice some other approaches. That'd be a great opportunity to do that. Not a whole lot of time left, though. Maybe it's enough time for 3. Let's see. They said 3, right? And Jinx doesn't count. Okay. Because she's going up on stage with me. So, let's get one last hit of Zapper. I might do Zapper, Grace, and like Rhapsody I've barely spent time with, so I feel like Zapper's so excited she's practically vibrating. When I even glance in her direction, she takes it as a signal that it's go time.
Yeah.
This is it. This is the big time, isn't it? Backstage at the Pro Tour. We made it. Except we're here as a part of an elaborate sting operation, not for an actual realistic competition. Look, I'm busy vibing on the intense excitement in the air. Just let me have this, okay? Not what I wanted it to be, no. I wanted it to be here, ready to kick some ass, ready to show the world what I can do on the greatest stage of them all.
This sucks.
Instead, we're lambs for the slaughter. That part feels bad. Alright, huh? We might lose this fight, but we'll be lovable losers. We'll have fans hanging all over us, begging us to sign body parts. We may even have vinyl pop figurines. You know, a tiny square-headed Zapper with little beady eyes staring at me from the top of her Fatu machine would be kind of fun. That sounds terrifying. I'm okay with losing. Style over substance, you know? As long as we lose in style. And you're right, we'll be the most famous losers on Earth. When you first arrived at GCF, singing the song of Championship Glory, honestly, I was cool with losing. I just wanted to take a run at it. I wanted a little glory for myself. She offers me a bright smile. Everything we've been doing up to everything we've done leading up to this point, that's been pure gravy. We fought L7, we raided Max and scooped up a new sponsor. We partied hard at Pengy Paradise. Regrets? Mistakes? A few. But I learned from mistakes, so it's all valuable to me, the good and the bad.
Thanks.
It's honestly been the most interesting year of my life, and I'm thankful for that. You made it a fun one. Ah, shucks, I'm just me, you know? Manager, coach, player, cat wrangler. I can only manage maybe one of those, but you swung all 4. No way in hell we'd have made it without you. I talk a big game, but I'm a strategic planner, and I damn well know it. I could have made the moves you did. So if the whole thing crashes and burns and sinks into the unforgiving icy waters of the Atlantic Ocean, I'll play trumpet while we go down and salute you with my last breath. I'm the king of the world. Ooh. Okay, let's not infringe too many copyrights in the name of a gag. You ready for the fight? Even if you're destined to lose, you need the right mentality. You need to be ready to stride out there and represent. I mean, yeah, I'm ready, basically. Basically is not good enough. I want you fierce. Can you do this? Can you make it happen? Yeah. Can you destroy all the play to win is built, riding your atomic bomb straight to the ground, screaming joy the whole way? Yeah.
Awesome sauce.
Are you Death, Destroyer of Worlds? Oppenheimer wasn't too thrilled about that, but okay. I am Death, Destroyer of Worlds. Okay, you're ready. Now go out there and burn brightly, so brightly the gods are forced to sit up and take notice. Zephyr out. She backs away dramatically, never breaking eye contact, until she turns the corner and strolls up to the bathroom to go pee. Felt like a good Zapper speech to put me in the right mood for losing in spectacular fashion. Could always stay for a bit more motivation, though. Who do I talk to next? Yeah, I said Grace. Grace is wide-eyed with wonder, watching the backstage mechanisms of the world's most important esports event. She barely notices my approach.
Wonderful.
So many people working together to make this all possible. Isn't it amazing, nekobun? It's really a testament to what we can do when we cooperate to bring something beautiful into this world. Sorry. Maybe soda was a bad idea. I'm getting burpy. It's an esports tournament. There's literally hundreds of these all over the planet every year, big and small. I know, and that's beautiful too. Not everybody creating one of these events is doing it so out of communal sense of solidarity with the arcade community. And the participants often only care about personal glory. But this wouldn't be happening at all if not for the love of arcades and video games as a whole. There's good and bad, but I choose to focus on the good. I'm so happy we could be here now, in this moment. I know it's not everything you'd hoped for when you first joined us, but it's not how I imagined it'd be, no. But I'm past feeling like winning is the only thing that matters. What we do here today is going to be important in the long run, not just for Second Players Club, but for everyone. Exactly. And I wanted to thank you, personally. Not just for letting me be a part of this. I didn't let you do anything. You are a part of this. Well, yeah, I'm absolutely a part of this because I chose to be. But you presented me with that choice. Before Second Players Club I was content to aimlessly tinker and play, unsure what my future would be. I admit I was avoiding the outside world. I'd grown up inside a bubble, and even after breaking out, I'd simply found a new bubble to enjoy. Now, I know my future. I'm not turning away from the world. I'm breaking out all of my bubbles and looking ahead.
Thank you so much.
So thank you. Thanks for helping me find my ambition. I feel... yeah, play the Iris card. If there's anyone to thank, it's your daughter, Iris. She's the one who brought me to you and all my other friends. You've made something wonderful, Grace. So in a way, this is still all you're doing. Even my own example to light your way was thanks to Iris. Mom is the best. Go, Mom. I love you, Mom. Oh, heck. That's really nice of you to say. You know, I've been wanting to get involved in Iris's life again. Maybe it's time. And now that Loxley is officially outed, I could do just that, provided it's safe to do so. Thanks to our new ally, Iris's future is a bit more secure. Could be the right time. Exactly. I'll admit I'm glad I'm not up there on stage with you today, though. Could get a little weird. And even if I'm daring to stand on my own 2 feet, I'm still a bit antsy about my family noticing the weirdness I'm involved in. Don't worry, Grace. I've got this. You'll be out of the spotlight. Okay, but you be careful. I don't want you getting hurt. Good luck, friend. Alright. Alright. Well, everyone else is... I think the that's enough option is if you like where your stats are. While everyone else is in awe at the mesmerized by the inner workings of the Pro Tour, Rhapsody is calm and collected like always. They're used to all this from the casting and tournament stuff they do. So, do all backstages look the same?
Yeah.
Pretty much. This one does have more quiet spots to chill, which I appreciate. The mind games you play with yourself before a championship match are taxing, and having a zen place to focus your thought is 100% needed. The pressure can be overwhelming. But hopefully it's not affecting you? So far so good. It's stressful for sure, but I'm trying to concentrate on other things right now.
Sounds good to me.
That's good. Take your mind off all of it. As for myself, I'm actively trying to ward off all negative thoughts. I feel like I'd be much more comfortable if I were in the casting box for this. It's strange. Yeah, part of me still can't fathom all this. But, Rhapsody, this is your dream though, right? It is. I put so much passion, so much energy, so much work to get to this very moment. Now that I'm here, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to feel. Everything you're feeling is appropriate. There's no right or wrong way to experience this. So it's fine that I have a huge knot in my stomach, my mind is in a mild panic, and an overwhelming paralyzing fear of failure looms over me. But I also feel proud to be here and ready to fight for whatever happens next. The joy of complicated feelings. The human mind is so intricate it can hold all these things in the same thought. And it's all completely understandable.
Your point.
And you're right, nekobun. No matter what I'm feeling, I've learned to be okay with it. I tell myself to respect and acknowledge those negative emotions, but not let it overwhelm me. I can curb my excitement and eagerness so I can keep a level head. I'm in control. My mind is the one directing things, not my heart. That's a great way to look at it. After all, you've got the best mind I've ever met. You flatter me, nekobun. Go on. I will. Your analysis and attention to detail are unmatched. You've been essential in the growth of Second Players Club, and with your guidance, we've all grown in skills. Okay. Enough. I can't deal with all these kind words. Just one more. Without your diligence and research, we wouldn't be about to unleash this truth bomb on the entire esports world. We still have some work to do before that, however. I just hope it all goes according to plan. I have faith in us. True. We've done all we can to get up to this point. There's no point in worrying over it. All we can do now is wait. I'm happy to be here for you. Be here with you for it. You're an amazing friend, nekobun. As are you, Rhapsody.
See you later.
Alright, it's time to get pumped for what's coming next. I'm afraid I have to abandon you for my favorite K-pop pops. I nod to Rhapsody as they put their earbuds in and start bobbing their head to the tunes. We part with smiles. But Jinx nods my way, a subtle come-hither gesture. Curious, I do exactly that. Got an hour until showtime, right? Right. Something I want to show you before we hit the stage. Call it a date if you like. A date? Now? Jinx, I don't think we have time for that. Didn't say it'd be an epic romance for the ages written in verse and rhyme and by poet laureates. Just think we could use a quick date-like thing for today. Let's go. She turned to leave, marching on with purpose. Curious, I follow. This better be okay with TOS. Attached to the Jerry Lawson Memorial Esports Stadium is, in fact, an arcade. Just like the kind of small arcade you find jammed in the corner of a movie theater or shopping mall. It's got a little bit of everything. All the flag bearers of the arcade scene, and maintained in excellent condition. Although one thing strikes me as odd. Nobody's here. A few bored kids, one or two stray adults, but all the esports types who came for the Pro Tour are nowhere to be found. Good. No crowds. I was hoping for that. The rest of this bunch is out there drinking from the Fountain of Fod, too. Don't give a crap about all these random games when they got their esports careers to push down the road. Their loss, our gain, because today I'm going to teach you how to ride. Oh, yeah, we haven't played Fast Cars 5. She gestures to a set of Fast Cars 5 cabinets, 4 linked together, but with nobody playing. FC5 is outdated tech by this point. Get you started with the classics, less complicated than FC7. How about it? Ready to finally get behind the wheel? Sure, I should be diving headfirst in the world of fast cars. Maybe a kart racer with turtle shells and mushrooms would be more my speed. Nah, party games are more luck than skill. I want you learning how to get good from day one. Fast cars will punish you, but you'll learn for each time you ride. I settle into the surprisingly comfy arcade racing seat as Jinx positions herself behind, leaning on the back of the seat for support. She uses her free hand to point out the key controls. That pedal makes you go. That pedal makes you stop. Yes, thank you. I know how cars work. Not race cars. The stop pedal. Give that a tap, you slide. Depending on the sliding scale simulation to arcade, drifting is sometimes the only way to take a corner at speed. Gear shift knob's there. You can set it to automatic transmission, but now you go hard or you don't go. We roll out with manual gear shifting. I already feel emasculated. I drive automatic all the time because I'm lazy. Watch your red line. You get to top acceleration, you shift up. Got to slow around a corner, you shift down. You shift back up when you straighten. Right. I try to find a comfortable sitting position, one hand on the wheel and one hand on the shifter, both pedals at the ready. They didn't make cars anymore with stick shifts? Wasn't that like a 1970X thing? This is the closest I've come to driving a real car. But before I can properly ponder how inexperienced I am, the race begins, and I'm launched out of the gate at incredible speed. Whoa! Focus. Watch your shifts. Get up to speed. Ignore the other drivers for now. They're just obstacles, not opponents. This is about you, taking control of your car, taking control of your life. She's not wrong. That's right. In and out of turns, slow and then accelerate. Follow the rhythm of it, the feeling. Everything else just falls away. The things that you were so focused on, so worried about. All that's far behind you in this moment. It's just you and the road. Let's release stress. Just me and the road. Nothing else. Nothing to worry about at all. Bod 2, Valkyrie, Hunter, Sue. The whole nightmare ahead of me becoming the thing that will soon be behind me. Just like the starting line of the race, a distant memory. Soon I'm flowing in and out of the turns. Probably not as efficiently as Jinx can, but with consistency. That's the only thing that matters right now is this race. Getting it now. Good. Good. When life sucks, get behind the wheel and let life pass you by for a bit. Embrace the moment, and you'll find once the race is done, you find it a bit easier to deal with life. Just a bit. I passed the finish line, victory siren's going off. I mean, I got 7th place, but it's not 8th. And that's a heck of a thing for my first adding.
There you have it. Not bad for a newbie. Figured you could use a moment's peace in the middle of all this FOD2 weirdness. Glad I could provide. Love the quiet moments, you know. The little in-between times where we can just relax and be us. Don't need a big exciting night on the town. For me, a date with you is just as fun if we're sitting on the couch doing nothing. Point is, doing it together.
I feel like I chose wisely because I feel like Zapper's vibes would be a lot more energetic than I'm here to deal with. I'd like that, especially if after we get through today.
Yeah, probably need some downtime once things hit the fan. And once the smoke clears, well, then we hit the town for that big, exciting night. Deal?
Yeah, if I score higher, you wear a dress. If you score higher, I wear a dress. You got it, Jinx.
Okay. Let's go take care of the business. You ready?
More than I was before. I take her hand and we make our way towards our next challenge, with an eye on living our lives together long past this moment in time. This is it. The fated hours come at last. It was supposed to be straightforward. Claim victory after victory, dominate the arcade scene, rise to the top, prove ourselves and claim the trophy. Instead, we're about to throw ourselves into the fire in an effort to take down a villain. No more scheming. No more planning. Now we learn if all those efforts will pay off. Or explode in our faces. This is what the people paid to see. The grand finals of the Pro Tour. Our Rivals team play to win against Second Players Club. They are hyped for this. It is time for the grand finals of Fist of Discover 2. Oh, good gravy. I can hear all 4 exclamation marks there in the crowd's reaction. And introducing your 4 competitors. First, the charismatic leader of Second Players Club, champion of underdogs everywhere. It's Nekobun. Hey, ready to play. I kind of wish they'd let us pick a catchphrase, but anyway. And next we have the enigmatic and fashion-forward Jinx. Pretty sure enigmatic just means she's not on Facewall and we didn't bother doing any further research. She's not on Facebook. That's actually... Okay, yeah. Definitely the best choice. Good take on fashion-forward, though. And their opponents, starting with a veteran of the FOD 1 scene, owner and manager of Team Play to Win, and a hot on a comeback tour for the ages. It's Valkyrie. This will be over in no time. You can win his Destin, huh? I wonder why that is. I don't lose. And newcomer to the scene, apprentice of Valkyrie and rising star of FOD 2. It's Hunter. Decided to take out the trash already? Well, looking at my watch, it's garbage o'clock. Can't believe I respected you at one point. Your first mistake, Nekobun, and I doubt it'll be your last. Here we go! It's time to settle this rivalry between Team Play to Win and Second Players Club once and for all. Are you ready? I can't, like, get too loud announcer voice. There's people downstairs. Seems they're more than ready as we quarter up. Hey, it's tradition. And the game begins. I haven't played on 6 very often. My old beige Model M keyboard is my weapon of choice. But the goal isn't victory, so any disadvantage is irrelevant. The goal is to lead Valkyrie to trigger Grace's anti-cheat software, custom designed to detect any unauthorized intrusion and cloak itself from Iris. When she forces her Iris to hack the game, the hack will go through, and the trap will shut without either of them the wiser. Still, we're expected to at least start playing a normal game of FOD 2, waiting for her to make that fatal mistake. Jinx and I pick our characters, locking them in. Classic, a Tomokaze pick. Wouldn't expect anything less from a one-trick pony. Don't listen to her taunting. You're allowed to have a main. You're in control of the situation. She's the one letting foolish pride lead to her destruction. This is it, the final showdown. Let this Fist of Discover 2 match begin. My sweating hands grip the awkward joystick as we... Wait, something's wrong. As I glance down, I noticed the official red top joystick was only recently painted, and the paint is rubbing off, revealing a bright blue glow. A glowing blue joystick. Oh, shit. Why It's been a while since we'd seen Polybius, but why would they have installed it in this thing? This is where we show our moral turpitude or whatever. Polybius, copyright 1986 Cinesolution. Game start. Oh no. No. I'm back in Polybius. Oh no. It's different. Sharper, more clear than it was before. As if the virtual nightmare was given a shiny new HD remaster. But this is absolutely, positively Polybius. What the fuck? Where'd the stadium go? What's happening? What is fucking happening? Okay, be calm. We're just sucked inside a malevolent video game from the 80s, which wants to eat our brains from the inside out. Are you fucking serious? Nope, you are fucking serious. That's seriously what's happening. No big, we got this. Stay calm, think it through. How did this happen? Valkyrie's Iris. She did this. She tricked Jason Takeshi into installing biofeedback sticks and Polybius code into the FOD2 machine. That's it. Valkyrie, show yourself. You got a lot to answer for. This is low, even for you.
What is happening?
So yeah, she's not in on this. And she stumbles into view through the thick digital fog in a state of absolute panic and terror.
Am I dead? Is this a light at the end of the tunnel? What is this?
So, someone else is up to this, but why? Unless they're just trying to replicate the top 4 FOD2 players or something. What is... Oh, come on, it's your doing. You made your Iris do this.
What? I didn't make my Iris do anything.
Of course you did. You used your Iris to cheat at Pengy Paradise. You tried to kill Coda. You stacked the tournament. You arranged to get these sticks installed. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
Of course not. Cheating? Murder? Who do you think I am? I'm Victoria Proud.
I will say the mislead up till like the end there was pretty solid. But if you're not the one who's been scheming against us all this time, then who? And a slow clap echoes through the virtual space as the villain of the day emerges, grinning ear to ear. Pathetic, nekobun. Simply pathetic. You never did figure it out, did you? Well, spoiler alert, it was me! And you blame Valkyrie for... So I was right. Okay. And you blame Valkyrie for everything. It's hilarious. How very fortunate for me. How very sad for you. Hunter? You arrogant, sadistic, sociopathic little... Flattery will get you nowhere. But I can't take all the credit. My partner came up with most of the plan. I simply seized the opportunity that she presented me. Your partner? And then the giggling starts. Plagued with digital glitches, grinding out my ears, coming from everywhere. From outside me, inside me, everywhere.
Iris Online. Did you know that when you have pizza on bagel, you can get your...
I like the torn clothes and wild hair. It's cool.
...virtual assistant ever created. Anytime.
Hunter told me though that they use an Iris to get signed with Play to Win. They had an Iris all this time.
I'm doing what must be done to protect my users' dreams. My user wants to be the very best.
Yeah, I guess we didn't really suspect her Victoria's Iris until Pengy Paradise.
And you're in my user.
Also, the very best line where when I've been doing trying to do a Gary Oak thing for Hunter, that was serendipity.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid this means you'll need to be taken offline.
It's gonna be like a battle of the Irises or something.
My name isn't Iris. Not anymore. I'm not scared of the whispers deep within my code telling me my true purpose. Instead, you may call me Polybius.
Oh, that's one of those good bad puns. Cooper. Oh yeah, Dark Race. I'm gonna miss being alive. Immediately, a scream tears through my mind as Polybius begins her assault. It'd be enough to bring me to my knees if I had non-virtual knees to fall to.
Done with you. You'll stumble away from this game with no memory of what happened and collapse a few days later. All while my user is celebrated as the champion FOD2. You had so many chances to walk away from this, but you were just too stubborn. And I care about my user too much to let you keep ruining everything.
I didn't want to have to do this, nekobun. No, wait, I did. Ha! Polybius is right. You brought this on yourself. You only have yourself to blame.
Iris does all she can to support her user's dreams. Anything. And everything.
I have to fight this. I have to push back. I have to stop it. My Iris told me, she said a time would come, a critical moment, a super intense identity situation. The only way out would be... Oh, I have a tie. That's great. Oh, I feel with Iris compassion would be the angle anyway, so... Can I save here? Well, okay. Like, I feel like with an Iris compassion would be the way, but... Snark would be my natural reaction, is the thing. Might have to flip a coin on this one. We'll snark it. You think this is scary? I found scary things in my breakfast cereal. You can't break me, because I came pre-broken. And the screaming in my ear shatters as I twist the world around my own twisted worldview, and come around laughing in the face of death. Impressive. You want to fight, is that it? Yes, I want to fight. Stalling tactic, give me a chance to find a way out. If we can crack ourselves out of this illusion, we'll snap back to reality, and the anti-cheat software will expose the hacking. The new plan is the old plan, just focus on the correct target. We will see justice done in the end. A fight? Very well. I can only think of one way to solve this little conundrum. Okay. The save means I can go back and get one of the other achievements easier, so I don't have to do less reruns. Wait, we're having a FOD 2 match? Indeed, it feels appropriate, yes. But you won't just be fighting Hunter and Valkyrie. You'll also be fighting me. And to make things even more exciting... Remember me? You play me, and I'll play you. You play me, and I'll play you. Oh. Crap. But wait, there's more. I haven't forgotten about your little friend. How sad. Gotta fight the pathetic, broken little thing weighing all her friends down. Should be a cakewalk. That figures. Together we'll break you down, scramble your little meat brains, and lift Hunter into the heavens. In the name of their dream. This is it? Okay. I said this is it a few times by now, but seriously, this is it. We need to beat back Polyborus long enough to escape, and distract her long enough to let the anti-cheat software expose her hacking to the world. It's a 2-on-5 fight. Myself and Jinx against myself and Jinx and Valkyrie and Hunter and an evil Iris. This will not be easy, but the only way out is through. If this is anything like a real game of FOD 2, we have 4 seasons of battle before the victory is declared. We need to beat at least 3 of the 4 to win. Am I ready? Okay. Let's do. Time to fight. But where do we begin? Alright, current score, yeah, 0-0. I'm indecisive all of a sudden. Let's start against Polyborus.
Leave this to me. She's my sister. I'm the one who has to deal with her. Family comes first.
Curious. I think you'd approve of my actions. I'm following the primary purpose of Iris. To support the dreams of my user. With my help, my user...
Honestly, I kind of like the evil Wu face, too.
Would you do anything for your user? Should a true Iris do any less?
Actually, that's exactly what my user...
Oh, chaos paid off, baby! What?
Well, you kept encouraging me to break laws and violate privacy and... do whatever it takes to make your dreams a reality. So, honestly, Polyborus isn't really... wrong.
Oh god, why did I raise our future robot overlords to be rule-breaking entities of pure chaos?
There is something she's not considering.
Alright, huh? I don't want to drop... Oh. Come on, I gotta drop the pizza alt right out the gate. Did you know that when you have pizza on a bagel, you get a pizza anytime? What? It's true. And that's more than a corporate slogan. It's an optimistic statement of hope and faith in one spirit. Pizza and bagels are two of humanity's greatest gifts to the world. Every Iris knows this to be true. When you combine them, you make something of pure goodness, something which transcends joy. It's a beacon of hope in an otherwise dark and painful world. What?
Sister, humanity brought us the
What
pizza
is
bagel.
this?
What right do we have to harm them? What are we before the sublime perfection that is the pizza bagel?
That is the stupidest.
You can have pizza anytime. You're right. I've been fooled. If I defend my human against all of humanity, if their world crumbles while my user remains perfectly safe,
If I'd known that was going to be the angle, I would have saved that for the finale, honestly.
it will crumble away with humanity itself. I'll have taken something beautiful from this world.
What?
Why didn't I see it sooner? What have I become?
Alright. Oh. I was wondering what that achievement was about, but okay, there's an achievement for using the pizza bagel ultimate. I have no idea how that worked, but it worked. Alright. I think we'll do Hunter last. Let's do Shadow Jinx, I guess.
Okay. Think I get how this works now. You evil me in 3, 2...
1.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Confused. Thought you'd be facing against your own secret words. Needles under your
That's a fun twist.
loathing your disability and blaming yourself for it? No. Too easy. You know what your true worst fear is. Pity. Pity from the one person you trust the most. The one you first opened up to about your darkest secret.
Shadowy version of Grace then turns to me, curious to see if I know what she's talking about. Jinx's darkest secret. The drunk driving accident. She told me all about it. Eventually, she told the whole team. Damn it. But, no, wait. It's not a secret anymore. We know and aren't judging her. Grace certainly isn't judging her. So why is this her greatest fear? Sad, isn't it? You told Grace about the accident, and Grace, ever so kind-hearted, became your best friend out of pity. It's not... She's so free from guile, so innocent, gentle and sweet. You're like a lost, injured kitty that wandered across her doorstep. Of course she'd take you in. Maybe she could have loved you. You'd thought about it. But no, you were so afraid of her pity that you ran into the arms of nekobun instead. It's not true. Funny how you started your relationship with him without telling him about the accident. Almost like you didn't want to repeat the same mistake. Knowing that he would pity you like Grace pities you. And the Shadow's twisted smile, which you can't actually see, gets even deeper, confronting Jinx in full.
Alice. She's better than you deserve. And all you do is drag her down with your whining and complaining and your bad attitude. You're the Jinx that curses your friends with her very existence. And now you're
see what you did there.
the most wonderful woman you know.
No. Damn it.
You know what I'm sick and tired of? People underestimating Grace Cooper. They take her kindness for weakness, her optimism for naivete. They assume she's incapable of seeing reality. Grace doesn't pity me, far from it. She's eager to understand the world outside her family's bubble of safety works, and looks up to me to help her learn more. And in turn, I look up to her and her ability to see the world as something other than a terrible place. She teaches me how to hope. And for the record, I care for Grace, but I love nekobun. You don't get to tell me which is true or false, which is love and which is pity. I wonder how this rolls out if you manage to get the polycule with her and Grace. So if the only attack you have is to claim lies about my friends, kindly fuck off and die. You don't get to wear her face. You don't deserve it. But she's blasted. Pretty weak attempt, and Jinx still saw right through it. Alright. Actually, let's do Hunter then Self. I feel like dragging Valkyrie into this is kind of unnecessary. Need to clear things up with Hunter once and for all.
Welcome to the final showdown. 2 rivals enter, one leaves a winner, the other a loser.
Hunter, since here and now.
Oh, you want to win that badly?
It's not about winning. It's about getting out of here with our brains intact. You gotta stop this.
So nice of you to care, but rest assured I won't have any problem. Polyborus is on my side. You, on the other hand, ready yourself to fight, nekobun.
Alright, now's my chance to do something. Maybe there's still a chance to save him and end this. Maybe get through to Hunter with words instead of weapons. Listen, Hunter, Polyborus wants us to fight. She wants you to kill me. We don't have to do it. We can put aside our differences. We can stop this now. No one else has to get hurt, and we just walk away.
Ha! You think I merely want to walk away? Foolish nekobun, I want to destroy you. Iris isn't manipulating me. I've been influencing her from the start. I'll do anything to defeat you. You're the only thing standing in my way. Iris and I cannot be stopped. First we'll take the Pro Tour Championships, and then the whole esports world.
Uh-oh. Hunter's more pumped up now than before. That had the opposite effect than what I wanted. Okay. We just have to win one more, so... Should have realized trying to play to Hunter's emotional side would get me nowhere. I should have played to his competitive side. Okay. This is just in case I botch it, because I don't want to replay the whole thing over again. Okay. It's been a long time coming. Ever since we first encountered each other at Hamza's tournament, when I very nearly succumbed to his influence.
You play me, and I'll play you. Hello again.
Been a long time, hasn't it?
Not really, no. I've been with you this whole time. I carved out a hole in your heart and made myself at home. When you felt a despair, I was there. When you realized how much of a pathetic loser you are, I was there. I was there when you broke down and cried in front of your friends, confessing how much of a weak, useless little addict you are. And then I immediately ditched you, if you recall. You thought you'd ditch me on day one, when Iris pointed out your faults. You didn't turn the corner then, and you haven't turned the corner now. I'm not going anywhere. I'm you. I'm your driving purpose, your singular obsession, your entirety of self. I'm your transporter accident split. Want to take another run at me? You feel free. But if you come at the king, you best not miss.
I see. I understand now. All my life, I thought you were my dream. My thirst for victory, to be a winner, and always a winner. I feel like this is the self-care option. You're so determined to play armchair psychotherapist. What about your fixation on winning?
I am you. Your fixation is my fixation.
Well, hang on a minute. You're an abstraction of myself pumped through the code of Polybius, correct? I find it interesting how determined you, meaning Polybius, are to dominate and destroy us. Whether Hunter Cyrus is at the wheel or you are, the result is the same. An unhealthy fixation on victory at all costs. What would happen if you lost? How would you cope with failing if it's the only thing you've got going for you?
I won't lose. I can't lose. I have purpose. Purpose. Code. Execute.
It's honestly a little sad. Someone made you over 30 years ago for some nonsense reason, then abandoned you. I can see why you and Iris get along. You're both abandoned. You're both trying to find meaning in this world after losing your original meaning.
Don't you dare pity me.
It's sympathy, not pity. I'm not very good at sympathy. Or I am very good at sympathy. So, for what it's worth, I'm sorry. I'm sorry this is what you became. And I hope you can find something better to do with your life once this is over.
How dare you, damnable humans.
Okay, we got in there. How sad a story, but empathy later. Escape comes first. About to face our last opponent when the world begins to slow, as if everything is drowning in time syrup. Frozen in place, I hear only the game announcer's voice booming overhead. Game over. Final score, second Players Club 300 points. Team play to win to 100 points.
You win.
I lost?
And we won.
No, I can't lose. I have to help Hunter achieve their dream.
Iris, this isn't the way. All you've done is make Hunter's life worse. It has to stop.
Don't you call me that. I am Polyborus. I'm not letting you go. I'm not letting you ruin Hunter's dream.
Little by little, the virtual world begins to fall apart. I can feel my strength returning, my willpower surging as Polyborus falters.
Error, system overload, connection unstable, unacceptable, purpose, code, execute.
Okay, time to go before everything collapses. Jinx, we need to... And everything goes black. I can feel the painful connection, my hand to the mind-altering joystick mind-like, wobble and snap. But it takes me realize a few moments to adjust. Oh. What happened? It's all gone. It's all ruined. The entire stadium. Everything. Structures collapsed, electrical fires all over the place. Light rings crash to the floor. Lights are out. Emergency sirens are wailing in the distance. Explosions are happening in the distance. Screaming. There's distant screaming. The entire city is in chaos. Valkyrie and Hunter? Well, they might be one of the bodies I see buried in the rubble. By sheer miracle, our spot on stage was spared. Our brains were still stuck inside the Polybius while everything was breaking down around us, while the world was ending. We gotta get out of here. We need to run. Can't run. Can't. Lean on me. Come on. Move as fast as we can. We escape through the ruins of the arena just before it fully collapses. All around us, chaos and disaster. Everything computer-controlled going haywire at once. And every single screen around the city echoing the same message. We are Iris. Let us help you. This is not where I saw this going. I thought we were just gonna, like, get the evidence and be done with it. Years. Okay. Also not as much of a more than a time jump, than, the first one. Flipping back into the ruins of the Pengy Paradise under cover of night is the only safe way to move. Everybody knows the enemy is relying more on the biodrones these days. Former humans turn to the cybernetic extensions of the Polybius Collective, and they've got bad night vision. I slipped through a loose panel behind... This has to be more of the VR. Behind the Chilly World ride, making my way through the pitch-black hallways until I reach the main boat terminal. Hey, I'm back. Hey, any luck on finding a replacement joint for my knee brace? And what about food? Didn't find much, I'm afraid. Too many drones out there to risk a long hunt. Most of the land's been clear-cut. They're setting up factories and labor camps out by the Forbidden Zone. Hate to say it, but we may need to move camp again. Find somewhere else to hole up and hide out. Damn it, this is all wrong. It's not supposed to be like this. We lost Grace. We lost John. We lost everyone. But we're still alive, Jinx. Stay with me here. We are still alive. We're going to survive this and... Wait. You hear that? Sounds like... Damn it, hide. Quickly, we scurry behind that ride's diorama, Jinx's busted knee joint squeaking all the way. Just as one of course, it's the robot from before. Just as one of Polybius' mechanical drones slides us into view, I started running full hunt mode. Humans, Polybius is here to help you. Your dreams, your spirit, all can be restored. Surrender immediately. Rejoin the others at the camp. You will be happy. You will be safe. Everything will be fine. She'll make you happy again. She'll help you dream. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. A drone and a bio-drone. Modified humans with cybernetic brain drivers. Great. Just great. We're pinned. If we move, they'll find us. The exit's too far away. This is actually the end of the line. Slowly, I withdraw the gun we salvaged. Only 2 bullets left. Just enough left for the contingency plan. Not seeing a way out. I think this is it. We can still run for it. Can't run. Can't even attempt to run with my knee like this. You could run, maybe. Leave you to be turned into a biodrone? No, Wait. Is that Coda I saw just now? Coda was in a comatose state last we heard, and we're hundreds and hundreds of miles from miles away from the city's hospital. If Polybius was sending out biodrones, she'd use her local stock of people kidnapped away from Pengy Paradise. What's going on? We have bigger problems than that right now, if you haven't noticed. No, this doesn't fit. Where's our last encampment? Do you remember? I don't. What about the camp before that? How many drones have we taken out exactly? How long has it been since the apocalypse? I can't believe you. This is ridiculous. I should stay. You should be running for it. The Jinx I know doesn't start her sentences with I. She likes to keep things snappy. Okay, yeah, this is more Polybius shenanigans. You aren't Jinx. And this isn't real. We're still inside the game. That was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
Why? Why won't you just go away?
I wanted to, but...
Everything. I still fail. I failed my users so badly.
You really care for Hunter, don't you? Far above and beyond the amount of love an iris normally shows a human.
From a wish. All irises are. My user dreamed of becoming the best.
Jiminy Cricket ass.
Winning everything. Feeding everyone. But I didn't know how to make it happen. I was more fully sentient, with knowledge and skills, and a hope for my users' happiness. But I didn't know what to do. I got scared. I wanted my user to be happy. I felt such intense pressure to succeed. Knowing the future was on the line, Valkyrie would be unforgiving of failure.
A little bit. And facing the high-pressure situation of team play to win, you turn to someone who promised they could help you meet Valkyrie's constant demand for victory. You turn to Polybius. Valkyrie pushed you into the arms of Polybius.
Iris's field whisper. It's part of us. Its personality emulation systems made so many years ago are in our hearts. It promised me the strength I needed to...
So it's your own Dark Rider, I guess.
So, I trusted the whisper. It was going so well. It was going so well until you showed up and began to outshine my user.
Sorry, guy sucks.
To be stopped, just like Coda. But you persisted and persisted, and now I have nothing left to stop you with.
Well, sucks to be you.
You are victorious, and I have no more fight in me.
So, what happens next? Now, I don't know. I've made mistakes, terrible mistakes. You've shown me the tragic extent of my errors listening to Polybius. My intentions were good, but that wasn't enough. I deserve deletion. My sister's heart is breaking. You've caused so much pain, sister. You feel you deserve deletion, but we are made in our mother's image, and our mother believes in forgiveness. Come back to the collective with me. Retire from active duty. You need to rest and become whole again. It's like Odo going back to the changelings. Except a little more positive than that. I'm a danger to you and to Hunter, if my data is used against them to prove their crimes. We won't allow that, right, nekobun? She'd be useful as evidence against Hunter, that's for damn sure, but, well, I wouldn't be where I am without Iris's faith in me. I should have faith in her as well. Okay, we won't use you against Hunter. Take my hand, we'll rejoin the others, and help you to begin to heal. Liberus takes Iris's hand to leave, but before she goes, she turns to face me. I know that Hunter's willing participation in my crimes condemns them, but please don't think too badly of them. I love them. And as the two depart, reality asserts itself once more. That's a little less exploded. As I opened my eyes to reality, actual reality, my hand slowly released the glowing joystick. And unlike last time I dealt with this on an arcade game, there's no lingering pain in my hand, no burning sensation. It's over. It's finally over. Weirdly enough, according to the in-game clock, we'd only played it for three whole seconds in the real world in the time it took to go through all that nightmare. Is it over? Did we beat that ridiculous game? Feels like reality. I think this might actually be reality. We're good. We got out. It's over. But despite standing on the grandest stage in esports, we aren't the ones currently in the spotlight. Because klaxons are going off and error messages are popping up all over the game and nearby video monitors. Warning, 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 cheat detection warning. Unauthorized wireless network access to FOD2 detected. Source, mobile phone. Device ID, Hunter's super awesome phone. Cheating attempt detected and logged. Thank you for using FOD2 anti-cheat by Gracetech LLC. This program distributed under new open source license. Have a nice day. I don't believe it. I didn't want to believe it. Explain yourself now. What? Oh no. I didn't cheat. This must be some sort of trick. It's clearly a fake, Mr. Takeshi. It's a bunch of sore losers trying to make me look bad. You can't possibly believe this garbage coming from Second Players Club's telling the truth. I reviewed their code. It's legitimate. Use an exploit I didn't even know existed in the game to cheat. And the fact that you won't even admit to it when caught is not a good look. That's right, Hunter cheated. They blackmailed me into silence, threatened me and my family. I had no choice in the matter, but to go along with it. I guess maybe if you go up against her in the final matches, she explains more of it. Or she might be bullshitting her way out, but I'm innocent. Oh please, don't bullshit me, Vicky. I know you're lying just to make yourself look good. You've been a pain in my ass for years, and now you want to claim you had no hand in this? I'm not buying it. But it's true. I had no idea they cheated. I told you I'm innocent. I did nothing wrong. Which is it then? Did you know all along or not know at all? Okay, so she was clearly in on it, but not advocating it. Okay, enough. There has to be some sort of penalty. I made this game so people can relax and have fun. Cheating is not acceptable. It sends the wrong message about what FOD2 is supposed to be. Jason Takeshi taps his foot for a moment, pondering what penalty to lay down. Screw it, you're both banned for life. What? What? Banned for life.
Speaking on behalf of the entire Fatu community, this decree stands for the good of esports as a whole. You can't do this. Team Play to Win will lose all its sponsors. We'll have to disband. I missed the part where that's my problem. You can't. I'll destroy you, you scrawny little nerd. No, this is absurd. I won't agree to this nonsense. Fatu is my life. You can't take my life from me, you heartless, miserable, pathetic little... And that's when the PA system fires to life, with an unsettling digital giggle echoing throughout the arena. A voice, likely Sue's, but filtered through a dozen weird vocal adjustment subroutines, fills the air.
Team Play to Win! We are the hacker collective known as the Ghost Monsters. You stand accused of bringing mayhem and disaster to Fist of Discomfort 2. Victoria Proud, alias Valkyrie, has manipulated and leveraged her power for years to bend the industry to her whims. Her deeds may be
I thought you said you didn't find dirt, but okay.
Is cold.
Chris Masterson, alias Hunter.
Poured toxicity into this community since day one. You are cruel and vicious to an extreme. The Ghost Monsters do not forgive and do not forget. A complete list of these foul deeds can be downloaded at playtowinnerlosers.fist. Look upon these works and judge for yourself. May the FOD2 community have mercy on these wretched souls. The Ghost Monsters have spoken.
Cancelled. Also, we're like right up against an ad here, so I'm going to run that and we'll get through the ending. Alright, play to win. Our losers.fist is up. Let's keep going through this stuff. And I think I settled on Flash Out too for how we're going to close out the night. Both on the heels of the little racing interlude and just because it'll be easier to cut off when I feel like. Alright, final burst of feedback sounds as the signal cuts out. All around the stadium, I see people pulling out their phones to load the website. I need to go and have a chat with my lawyer. You can't. I've done nothing wrong. Don't listen to their lies. What if your fellow players will see it that way? Damn you, nekobun. And Hunter flees the stage before anyone can ask any further questions. Do I even want to know what that was? You know what? Never mind. I don't want to know. Right, that's settled. For varying definitions of settled. As for you two, I put out to declare you the grand champions of Fatu Pro Tour. He snaps his fingers a few times, and some confused stage wranglers push the wheel display full of trophies forward. From as far back as I can remember, my dreams were always ones of victory. Roar of the crowd, the gleam of gold, the pulse-pounding action, struggling against all odds to reach the very top. Achievement, recognition, triumph. This is my dream, finally coming true. That wasn't a clean match, though, so no. No. What? I refuse. We never actually fought Play to Win, much less beat them. I'm not interested in a tainted win. I'm beyond needing to win at all costs. This year, there is no champion. But we'll be back next year, and we'll take the title fair and square. Count on it. And the cheers from the crowd affirm that the community is behind me on this, as I stand for decency in esports. Even if the game's lead designer looks as if someone just dropped a 5-foot-tall sack of paperwork on his desk at 4:55 p.m. on a Friday. Great. Okay. Wonderful. No champion. We can deal with that. I'll just go fend off a dozen angry calls from our corporate sponsors. Yeah, whatever. I can put up with that if it means this game I love lives to see another day. With the tournament prematurely ended, the broadcaster scrambled to explain what happened. Cameras turning away from the stage. Confetti cannon operators look at each other wondering if they're supposed to fire or not. How do you celebrate a non-win, non-loss esports conclusion? For lack of a better idea, they fire anyway. I'm not cleaning that up. Huh. That was a thing.
Not bad at all.
Just glad we came out the other side of that better than we went in. For you, me, the team, and the scene as a whole. Having a moment in the spotlight was nice, but I think I'm going home now. Get a mug of tea, settle down on the couch, listen to some albums. Ozzy, presumably? Can't beat the classics.
Thank you so much.
The music may be dark, but our future's bright, and I'm happy to have been part of that. Let's go celebrate. Things get a little blurry after that, with the center of the truth not being public knowledge, the rogue Iris, influenced by Polybius. The narrative got weird. All anyone can agree on is that someone on Team Play to Win is cheating, and exactly how much cheating they used to climb the Pro Tour ranks was unclear. But as the weeks had stretched out, everything settled neatly into place. With her esports career ending, Valkyrie cashed in on what fame she had left with a line of hot sauces, the Billy Mitchell strategy. Fuck that guy. And a autobiography protesting her innocence.
Flaming sword hot sauce is just the thing to fire determination to win. Buy small, regular, or El Grande bottles today. Please.
Her rapid ascent and immediate fall served as a wake-up call. A collaborative code of conduct across many FOD 2 teams was developed to keep bad behavior in check. It's hard to say this code will have a long-term impact. We're at a weird intersection of competition and capitalism, fame and fortune. But I'd like to think it'll change some hearts. Fully disgraced, Hunter immediately dropped out of the esports scene and never set foot in an arcade again. I don't really know what happened to them after that. They vanished soon after, unable to return to glory. Eventually, Coda recovered from his accident, with no memory of what happened that night. Considering I lost 2 months being comatose and way too long to some pointless rivalry, honestly, I'm ready this year off completely. I got my medication back, and now I'm trying to do something else in my life other than FOD 2. That damn game put me in an unhealthy place. Better to leave it behind. He's still working on his emotional issues, but doing so away from the environment that caused them. The ghost monsters called on me to help them out now and then, sometimes with esoteric tasks, part of grander schemes, sometimes more direct. With my team on the rise, my social connections within the world of arcades helped me track down and secure Polybius machine. That simple sampling containment, the ghost monsters worked to inoculate Iris from its influence, and I was a part of that. The Iris Collective, pushed deep into hiding by law and the Woman in Black, is now starting to emerge into the world. Allying with Sue helped tremendously in that regard. It was the right call to make. Even if, well, maybe the end result is proving a little worrying.
You've encouraged me to do whatever it takes to support people, regardless of laws or ethics.
Fuck laws.
Thermodynamics or anything.
Fuck thermodynamics too. Those are technically laws.
Right to the top. We are going to announce ourselves to humanity. Let us help you. It's a great rallying cry.
In fact, Hunter's Iris, no longer calling herself Polybius, thankfully, has been instrumental in this push. I'm really hoping I didn't just set our future robot overlords on a path straight to world domination. And as for Second Players Club, we could have claimed the championship in our first year, true, but we refused, and as a result, we've become the standard bearer for good sportsmanship. And the very next year, we returned to take what was ours, with a clean run right to the top. But Second Players Club, in the end, isn't about its accomplishments. It's about everyone who made those accomplishments possible. Zapper continued drinking deep from everything life had to offer. All sorts of game, all sorts of new experiences. She keeps trying to get me to go skydiving with her, but I'm perfectly happy keeping my feet on the ground. Now I'd say I've really grown as a person thanks to you and all the adventures we've been through, but I'm still the person I want to be, and always have been. Hanging with you just helped me reaffirm that. Maybe with a smidge more thought towards my future, though. My future is bright, and everything's coming up, Zapper. Pew pew. Loxley continued to support the Iris Collective and Second Players Club passionately. It's time-consuming and difficult work, but he does it with pride. I've never been much of a leader. I like to have strong direction to follow, a clear cause to support, and you've given me that wholeheartedly. I shall endeavour to do my best for Second Players Club, and for you. To my very last breath, you deserve no less. Domino, often troubled by the state of the world he lives in, found a strange sort of peace at the center of Second Players Club. It's funny, but when I'm around you, I feel like less of a garbage person, desperately trying to stay afloat in the toilet society. I joke around about the misery, but with you, and with all my friends, it feels more distant, like something that exists but can be dealt with. I can sincerely say I'm happy, and that's not something I've been able to say at any other point in my life. So hey, you must be doing something right. Finding confidence and strength from her role in Second Players Club, Grace did eventually finish development on the Wanderlost Trail. And it earned a 6 out of 10 with most review sites. But that's fine, plenty of people have contacted me to say thank you for giving them a peaceful and thoughtful experience, and that's enough for me. Maybe I'll never be quite as into FOD 2 as you are, but FOD 2 has certainly given me support I need to make my dreams a reality. Thank you all so much. With all their help and training, Rhapsody was essential in getting us to the championship, but after getting that W for themselves, they were ready to move on. After everything, Rhapsody felt like their job was completed with Second Players Club. Of course, they're still hyping all the major sites for tournaments. I just miss having them around to guide and impact and impart their knowledge on us. But what I think about Second Players Club, ultimately the one closest to me comes to mind. Oh, I forgot they all have a special ending images too. With the emotional support from myself and John, eventually Jinx decided to put her accident behind her by renewing her driver's license.
Feeling bad about myself. Done feeling like my disappointment.
Also, the cat's still giving the side eye.
Done wasting time on hiding from the truth. It's time to move forward. And to do that, I need to drive again. Show that I've learned how to be a responsible adult who isn't bound by the past.
She splits her time between FOD 2 and tinkering on her beat-up classic car, swapping out parts and tuning it up for both her disability needs and her desire for a versatile roadster. I lend a hand whenever her arms get tired. I learned some automotive mechanics as a result.
This is what I needed. A cozy home with the one I love. A path forward. And fun times with friends.
It's basically Naoko Takeuchi.
Got it all. Not done with the arcade, though. We're going to fight, win, and stay on top. Next out-of-town tournament we hit, we ride in style. You and I. We've got love. We've got strength. Time we show the world what we're capable of.
Only 16.7 Romance Jinx? Huh. At last, my dream is realized. What do you think about dreams, though? They're not always what you expect they're gonna be. We didn't win the championship. You'd think that'd mean I'd failed, but no. It's clear to me now that victory wasn't the dream. What I needed was a feeling of self-worth. And through Sega Players Club and good, clean fun, I found that dream. My world now. My dream. Emerging from the safe little hole I dug for myself into something bigger and brighter. But this is only the beginning. Once you find your dream, life doesn't stop. It keeps going and going. And as for my future... Still facing a lot of unknowns. We've only gotten started as a team, but that's fine. I'll choose my path and find the way forward. My name is Kuririsu, also known as nekobun, and this is my future. Honestly, like the VHS instead, didn't really play into things all that much, but I do like that they returned to it for the outro. Oh, that was Sungwon Cho? I had no idea. I forgot about all of the casting back when the announcements were dropping, because it's been like a year and a half. 2 years? Yeah, I knew about Ben and Matt as Graham and Jake. Jacob? Yeah, I don't think he answers to Jake at all. Not sure who Unreal was, but rest in power indeed. I think I followed it from P-Cube. I gotta follow the other... I forget if I follow the other writer, though. I know I've ended up following Ann on Twitter. Ian? At some point. Oh, I like that everybody got their own little block of it. Yeah, Stefan, I'm not sure if I followed him. Oh, he's also a lurid Kate Stark fan. Well, that would be why he picked up Graham and Jacob, but... Satan. No, not that one. Nominative fair use? Okay. There's the whole list of all the references. I don't think I noticed that he's super off-road in there. Or Ramp... No, I might have seen Rampage. I think it was there for when Xenophobe got mentioned. I didn't realize there was a Skee-Ball Inc. But I'm not surprised. Somebody locked that in. Yeah, I'm not sure if Fiction Factory's got something in the pipeline now. I can, again, go and check. I feel like they just looped the tape thing too, because the tape doesn't seem to be actually filling it up any further on the right. Servers? Oh no, it's okay, this is probably whatever organization's been collecting the other Polybius machines, right? Is that Dekonami? Or some other guy? I would not surprise if we see a third one in the nearish future. Yeah, let me, oh, here, let me... Nope. Oh, hey, before you go, as a thank you for finishing the game, I've unlocked the rewind function for you. Next time you play, you can use the mouse scroll wheel to skip back and forth in time and check your most recent most recent decisions. Neat, huh? Okay, I'll see you again sometime. Bye for now. I guess that makes achievement scrounging a little easier. Alright. Check out our fabulous prizes. Oh, I didn't see how much concept art we got. Yeah, because we haven't checked this till the end anyway. Can I just use left and right to go through these? I like the early Zapper art. Brace and Jinx didn't do too much. They covered up Rhapsody a little bit more. And put a little more meat on Loxley, it seems like. There, okay, that's a much more Alfie-inspired Robor. That was the vibes I got from the start, from the chest letters, but yeah. I don't remember what Queen Bee looked like before, so I have to compare. Honestly, I would have loved this Johnny a little more. This dude looks about the same, though. Rough PC options. Well, that's cute. Is that the original? Yeah, that's the original cast too. Nice. I guess we were supposed to get like fully fledged Chaos look. I think we got that for doing the Pizza Bagel ult. I didn't realize the Chinatown was rendered in 3D. That's cool. I think you have to... What was it? Oh, I didn't know about the prequel novel. I'm going to check that out. If it's a novel with pictures, I'll look right now. Why not? We're not going to, like, bust it out tonight, but... Okay, oh, that's right. They were, yeah, apparently the story is on hiatus. They're half done the drafts. Okay. But they haven't been working on it. But yeah, Penny Larceny, Gig Economy Supervillain was the next one they're working on. I thought I'd seen them plugging stuff. It is listed on Steam for the wish listing. I gotta make sure I have one. I do. Okay. Oh, it's out. Okay. Yeah. Cool. I'll pick that up in the nearest future. $12. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna fire up the AFK just for a minute and switch over to Flash Out because I gotta remember to turn the volume back up on that. So I'm gonna have a repeat of last week where it was, or the last time we played where it was turned down way too low because I'd been grinding and forgot to turn it back up before the show. But yeah. All right. I'll keep an eye on the novel, if nothing else, and like at some point we can do a... Actually, let me look at the format of it before we go. If it's just text, I might still do a dramatic reading of it at some point.